Greetings, everyone, and good Friday to you. Happy Friday indeed. Thanks for tuning in and spending a little piece out of it with me this evening, ahead of what I hope will be a wonderful weekend for you all. I can tell you that weather-wise, it indeed will be, at least the first half of which. We know we've been talking about some rains. They'll be here Sunday and some heavier stuff later on in the week, but the temperatures for tomorrow estimates are up, pushing 80 degrees tomorrow. We very well could see 80 on your Saturday. And it's going to be dry. A little breezy, a little cloudy, but 80, right? We'll talk about that. An updated forecast, certainly. A quick COVID update, a quick update on the 15th Region Basketball Tournament, and in other headlines, indictments returned by sitting Magoffin County Grand Jury, and another arrest to speak of, at least one, and for a few moments, a very wonderful interview tonight that you're only going to see here, sitting down with young Mr. Noah Thompson, the latest Eastern Kentuckian to make it to the big stage on one of America's biggest talent shows, American Idol. He's with us tonight. We talk about everything from Idol to his hometown in Louisa to his family, and still a great story and a great young man. And I'll share that with you in just a few moments. All that and more right after just a message or two. Stay tuned. It is never too early for spring to spring at the seasonal shop, and it has. With new ladies' fashions in and arriving daily from all the fashion houses you've come to love, like Royce, Mud Pie, Charlie Page, Simply Southern, they have a new line of spring tees from Ivory Ella, and amazing scents in soaps, body lotions, and home fragrance diffusers by Michael Design Works, with something for every room in the house. Plus new home decor, and as always, so much more at the seasonal shop in downtown Sayersville. Whether the new year brings you new dreams or you're working towards the same ones, let Sayersville National Bank help you build, bank, or save for them. Sayersville National has been helping dreams come true since 1902. Give them a call at the main location, 349-3131, or the branch, 6121.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing, or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Do you really want to get caught in this again on those tires? Get there in one piece and save. Conley Tires got specials going on right now through the end of March, like $100, even $200 back on a set of Goodyears. And get those tires, brakes, service, whatever you need, with 6 months no-interest financing. Conley Tire in Staffordsville, or conleytire.net. Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home, with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers, with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works, 349-9999.
My name is Tony Allen, and I'm a candidate for Magoffin County Clerk. Just as my family and I have served you at our restaurant, the Farmhouse Diner, we will be there to serve you in the clerk's office. You will be greeted with a smile. The office will be organized, neat, inviting, and we will do all we can to help everyone, regardless of your party, last name, or how you vote. We will be open during lunch, and we will have a long evening each week for folks who get in late. We will be open every other Saturday and have a plan to better serve the elderly in our community. I'm fighting to win this election and the trust of Magoffin County. I will not let you down, nor will I forget that the people chose me to be their clerk. Vote number 1 on the ballot, Big Tony Allen for Magoffin County Clerk.
We'll go ahead and begin with indictments returned yesterday by the sitting Magoffin County Grand Jury. 3 individuals named in a total of, I believe, 4 separate indictments. All drug-related. The first indictment names James Howard, 33, of Sayersville, facing a count of possession of a controlled substance in the first-degree first offense for methamphetamine and a count of operating a motor vehicle under the influence of a controlled substance. This after being arrested back on or around the 8th day of May of last year. 2 other people were indicted for the same investigation, one named in a separate indictment. We'll begin with that of Jennifer Clark, indicted for trafficking in a controlled substance, first-degree first offense for methamphetamine, trafficking in fentanyl, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was indicted alongside this man, Matthew Sparks, for trafficking in methamphetamine, trafficking in fentanyl, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia. He, too, was named in one indictment for being a persistent felony offender in the second degree, for having at least one felony on his record. Sparks was also named in a separate indictment for possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. We covered here on Your News Today and in the Sayersville Independent that these 2, Clark and Sparks, were arrested on drug trafficking charges back on or around January the 21st of this year, after the Magallanes County Sheriff's Department went to a home on Kelpatton Branch to serve a warrant from Morgan County. And when they got there, 32-year-old Sparks gave police permission to enter the camper that he was staying in, and once inside, they found numerous needles and baggies and a white powdery substance, all in plain view, during which they found a tan powdery substance believed to be heroin, what they thought was also methamphetamine, and 2 handguns, one of them with the serial number filed off. And after running the female's name, 32-year-old Jennifer Clark, they found that she was wanted on an active warrant out of Morgan County. In other headlines tonight, according to jail records, this man, indicted back in May of last year, was taken into custody in the last 24 hours or so and jailed in the Big Sandy. 37-year-old James Allen of Howard Branch Road in Sayersville was named in an indictment back last May for second-degree manslaughter, first-degree trafficking in a controlled substance, first offense related to fentanyl, tampering with physical evidence, and 2 counts of fourth-degree controlled substance endangerment to a child, and other drug-related charges. The indictment then read that on or around December the 23rd of 2020, Allen allegedly wantonly caused the death of another man, Larry N. Fletcher of Magallanes County, when he knowingly distributed a controlled substance known to have or having fentanyl in it, causing Fletcher's death. He's accused of tampering with physical evidence as well to hinder the investigation, and also knowingly either causing or permitting 2 children to be present while the controlled substance was in use or present, as well as possessing drug paraphernalia. And before we go on to our top story this evening, an interview with Mr. Noah Thompson, your COVID update for this Friday from Magallanes and from the state. Numbers for today had not been released as of airtime by the Magallanes County Health Department, but I'm very confident in saying that this week will certainly be an improvement from last week and the several weeks before that. Yesterday, the Magallanes County Health Department confirmed another 9 new cases of COVID-19. Add that to all the days prior for this week. That would be 59 cases and counting, leaving only today's number to add to that, which would most certainly be less than last week's total of 84, which was less than the week before that, totaling 86, which was dramatically less than the week before that, which was 169, and 270 the week before that. So we will find out Monday just where we fell, but most certainly it will be an improvement. None of those 9 cases today were in kids. From the state, here's what we have. Yesterday, the governor and the state announced another significant day of deaths while the case count continues to fall, as does the positivity rating. But yesterday, among the deaths announced was a 34-year-old Kentuckian and 45 new deaths today. The death total still the only number that's not going down, and among those 45 today, one was said to be 22 years of age. While new cases today total 2,076, and our positivity rate has fallen to just below 6.5%. Still a lot more to come. Let me take just a brief break, and when we come back, a really fun community calendar because it starts off with a bunch of birthdays. I'll be right back. Find all of your sign and graphic solutions at Independent Signs and Graphics in Sayersville, where we can put your logo on everything from custom leather patched hats to wall hangings and decor, all made on our new laser printer. And if you don't have a logo, well, we can do that too. We do everything from banners to plastic, aluminum, decorative hanging signs, vehicle graphics, and full wraps. And campaign signs, yes, we will meet or beat any area price on yard signs, 4x4 billboards, bumper stickers, flyers, whatever you need. And the quality of our workmanship, the quality of our materials, and our artwork are always top shelf at Independent Signs and Graphics here at the Sagersville Independent, 349-2915.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Golden Law Office today.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau Community Calendar starts off with a long list of birthdays, and we love it. First off, a happy 20-something birthday, I'm told to say, to Tracy Marshall. With a lot of love from Dad, Mom, long list of family and friends, and of course Grandpa says happy birthday to you too. Happy birthday, Tracy Marshall. Happy birthday tomorrow to Marvin Watson. Love Sherry and Leanne and Bill and Will and Holly, Kate, Margie and Neil, the whole gang. Marvin, happy birthday to you tomorrow. Happy birthday. This one phoned in from our friend Nene Puckett. That is great to hear from you again. She's saying a happy belated birthday, 83rd birthday yesterday to Sue Slusher. Sue, happy birthday from your best friend Nene Puckett and a whole big long list of family and friends. Happy belated birthday, 71st birthday wishes going out to Phyllis Lovely. Love Nene Puckett as well. Happy birthday, Phyllis. And to Loretta LeMaster. Loretta, I know you're watching, and I can't thank you enough for it. Thank you so much for being a part of the show each and every night. From your granddaughter, of course, Leanne, and all the friends and family that love you lots. Happy birthday, Loretta LeMaster. Tomorrow, happy birthday to you. From there, just one reminder on the calendar. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. Meet the Hornets at the McGoffin County High School baseball field. Starts in the morning at 11. They're going to be announcing our Cal Ripken Youth Baseball Softball Leagues. They'll announce the middle school team and the high school team. They'll have a lot of fun, concessions, and the alumni softball game will wrap it all up in the afternoon, and that will be some surefire entertainment. It all starts at 11 in the morning. It's only $2 for adults, and all students and kids get in free. Your News Today calendar announcements are always free. All you have to do is tell me so I can tell everyone about it. And remember, we also print birthdays, birth announcements, and anniversaries in the Independent for free, but don't tell me. Send those to right there at the bottom of your screen, Heather at SagersvilleIndependent.com. Going on to obituary listings for this Friday, services have been set for 68-year-old Michael Holbrook of Sagersville. As I told you earlier in this week, he passed away on Wednesday, the son of the late Howard and Lena Kraft Holbrook. He's survived by his wife, Bonnie, son, Jason Michael, daughters, Tina Michael Wells and Beth Ann Marshall, sisters Diane Westcott and Emily Roark and Kathy Patrick, and 6 grandchildren. Services in his honor begin tomorrow morning at 11 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation continues there tonight until 9. 64-year-old Danny Joe McFarland of Sagersville passed away Wednesday at his home, the son of the late Arnold and Lydia Jane Arnett McFarland. He's survived by his sons Jason and Ryan McFarland, daughter Layla McFarland, brother Freddie McFarland, and 3 grandkids. Danny Joe was preceded in death by one son, Michael Keith. A celebration of life is going to be held in his honor this Saturday evening, tomorrow evening from 6 until 9 at the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Services are to be announced for 85-year-old Fred R. Joe Keaton of New Mexico, but formerly of Sagersville, who passed away on Tuesday at his home, the son of the late John C. and Gracie Walters Keaton. He's preceded in death by his wife, Berita McCarty Keaton. He survived, however, by his wife, Neva Louise Keaton of New Mexico, daughters Frida Stevens and Felicia Ross, and sons Ricky Clay and Charles David and Joseph Joe Keaton, and stepsons Jeff and Neil Howington. Services for Joe Keaton are incomplete, but to be announced later by the Sagersville Funeral Home. Private services have been set for 76-year-old Lana Patty of Sagersville. She passed away yesterday. The daughter of the late Fred and Ellen Borders Hammond, her husband Jimmy, daughter Sandra Tackett, son Ray Trenton, and brother Jimbo Hammond preceded her in death. She's survived by her daughters Donna Montgomery and Vicki Alexander, Connie Perkins, Felicia Preston, her brother Bobby Hammond, and 12 grandchildren and 20 great-grandkids. Services, again, are private. 72-year-old Ronald Lee Minix, Ronnie Minix of Sagersville, passed away on yesterday, the son of Leigh Minix and Ora Lee Arnett Minix. He's survived by daughters Tara Lyons, Dr. Amy Minix Metcalf, Ronnie Beth Mulcahy, and Montana Minix Jewell. He is survived as well by sisters and brothers, all of Sagersville, and their families. Leigh Minix and Karen Carty, Diane Joseph, and Tim Minix. A memorial service is to be announced at a later date from the Magoffin County Funeral Home.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sagersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Not everything has changed over the years. Fraser's Prater Drugstore is still your most trusted pharmacy, where you can get your prescription brought to you curbside or make your way to the counter for a snack, lunch, or an incredibly sweet treat. And check out Strings and Things inside the shack, the Radio Shack, musical instruments, guns, ammo, electronics, and more. It's as wonderfully unique of a shopping experience as is the selection at Fraser's Prater Drugstore in downtown Sagersville.
I'm Kelly Collins.
And I'm Taylor Shepard.
And we are with the Golden Law Office. We both began our legal careers in Lexington, representing the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided us with inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will defend your case.
We are now taking that knowledge and returning to our hometown in Eastern Kentucky.
As a partner at Golden Law Office, we are returning home to continue to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
A 15th Region Tournament update and a brief one on your weather in just a few moments. That will follow the following interview. So all week long, as I've told you on a couple of occasions, we've been busy replacing the roof here on the studios and offices of Your News Today and the Sagersville Independent and, of course, the Sign Shop. And that has been our main priority, trying to get a really big job done before the rains come Sunday and then later on next week. And today, in between carrying metal up the stairs for Dad to put down, I had the privilege of doing the following interview. Now, I mentioned the roof debacle because, well, you can hear in the background, it couldn't be helped, it had to be done. You can hear in the background Dad drilling and hammering on the roof above while I spoke with Mr. Noah Thompson. You know, all of that might actually be kind of fitting, given he is my guest tonight, the young man, fresh off American Idol, just taking a break. He's going back when his time comes. And he's back in Louisa, at least for now.
Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Kentucky, man, just a small town called Louisa.
How'd you find American Idol?
I didn't find American Idol. My buddy found American Idol for me. I guess I'd say. He signed me up for it.
Is he still your buddy?
Yeah, sort of.
I keep watching it. It's just as fun to watch and just as entertaining as it was the first 20 times. I don't know. If you haven't gone to YouTube or go to ABC's website to watch this clip of not just Noah, but his buddy Arnold, who made an appearance on the show, you need to. And if you have, you understand why this was a must-have interview.
Well, I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way you did the whiskey on ice, and it's all so tough. Turn into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up same way you did me. out in the moonlight.
Perfect.
In the end, 3 yeses and a golden ticket for Mr. Noah Thompson after performing Giving You Up by Cameron Marlowe, who I hear had a thing or two to say about the performance, as Noah's in a holding pattern, playing and singing and awaiting his trip back to American Idol for the next round. So for now, he's still, I would say, half construction worker and half famous entertainer. Again, absolutely thrilled to have you with us, sir. You know, I would have really liked to have met with you in person today, but to be perfectly honest, we're putting a new roof on my office today, and I have to beat the rain that comes here Sunday. So I could have really used your help, but I'm starting to think your days in construction might be numbered. What are you thinking?
I'm hoping so, man. We're gonna see if this stuff takes off. You know what I mean?
Give me a little. I know I've watched the clip of you over and over. It's just entertaining start to finish. But tell my viewers, if you don't care, when did you pick up a guitar and start playing?
I couldn't tell you the exact age, man, but I think around the age of probably 13, I picked up a guitar. Started really taking it serious. You know what I mean? Started really playing.
What was your reason for doing that?
Because I just grew up around music my whole life, man. My dad was in a band, and I guess really it was just it was going to happen. I was going to end up playing music no matter what, you know what I mean? Because it was just always something I loved to do. And my dad always made sure to he didn't want to force anything upon me, but it was relentless. It was going to happen, you know what I'm saying? I was going to end up picking the guitar up and singing because I grew up around it, man. I was always around it my whole life.
So over the course of the last year or forever, how long? What were you playing anywhere? Who were you playing in front of prior to the world?
Well, honestly, I ain't got that much experience playing in front of many people at all. The first time I'd ever played in front of a big crowd was at my high school, and that was for the talent show. You know what I mean? But people had to force me to do it, and I didn't want to do it at all. So. Really, more than anything, man, here recently is when I played more shows than I ever had because of prior to American Idol. Like Arthur, he's the one that signs us up for all these shows, man. I mean, we'll play anywhere we can possibly get into, any place that'll accept us. You know what I mean? We'll just play anywhere just for the fun of it and the experience.
So where you been playing? What have you been doing since you got back? What's a routine day or week like for you?
Well, man, like, honestly, as soon as I came back, I just went straight back to work, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I got a little boy and stuff, too. I got to support him. And, but Arthur, like I said before, he'll sign us up and play. Saying we'll play anywhere, you know what I mean? So, really, that helps out with money-wise also. But it's just what we love to do, man. Whenever we get the chance to play on the weekends anywhere, we just go play. So, we'll play anywhere. We'll play in a place in Charleston called what was that place called? I can't remember the name of the places. We've played a pretty good lot of places now. I mean, honestly, I can't remember the names of them. We played a place in Ashland called the Tomcat Brewery. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, man. Just any place that'll take us for real, we'll play it. That's what we're trying to do.
As much as you can describe it. I know I'm asking a monstrous question, but what's this been like, man? I mean, can you describe it at all?
It's been, man, the best way I can say is just, I would have never signed myself up for anything like this because I just knew that I wouldn't be able to, in my heart, I knew I wouldn't be able to get through it, you know what I mean? And that's kind of where Arthur came in, and he just signed me up for it without me knowing, and it just, from there on, it kind of got better, man, you know what I mean? Because I started believing in myself a little more, and I don't know, man, walking in that room and seeing them and going through all that, it's been a freaking ride, man. Like, that's what I kind of tell everybody, that no matter what happens with this show, me and Arthur we're both just kind of beyond grateful how everything's went, and we're just so excited for the ride. It's already been such an experience. All of it has. So it's just that's the best way I can put it.
Well, very well said. I can only imagine that regardless of what happens with the show or whatever, that it's going to be a life-changing event for you for the better, without a doubt. I haven't met you. This is the first time we spoke, but just watching how humble you were and likable and everything, and from the get-go, it's just a wonderful story. And then Arthur. I mean, Arthur was just about as well accepted and received as you were. I think. Would you say that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Arthur, he's a big part of it, man. That dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love him to death, man. Like, we'd fight and argue because I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't want to go do this, play this show or whatever, you know what I mean? But he just keeps pushing, man. And I guess really that's what I needed, though, to really do it. You know what I mean? It's what I needed. Like, it's really helped me out, whether I thought it was or not at the time. It really did, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Any one moment that just really throughout this thing on the show or meet in front of the judges, is there any one thing that just really took your breath as far as just being completely awesome, or not just one thing but a couple? I mean,
right, man. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Like the first man, I've never seen a celebrity before or anything. You know what I mean? Because I've been out here my whole life, and just the whole process, man. I didn't think I'd make it past the producer auditions. You know what I mean? I didn't believe I could do that, and then getting to go to Austin, Texas, and perform in front of the judges like that. You know what I mean? And just walking in and seeing their face, that was like, it was unreal, man. Yeah, all of it's just so surreal. All of it. You know what I mean? So
I wonder, and do you know maybe if what Cameron Marlowe might have thought of your performance?
I hope you liked it, man. I hope it.
I thought you might have heard from him or something by now. I didn't know. I was just taking a shot in the dark on that one.
Well, he had called me, man, after he watched the show. He called me, and he congratulated me and everything, man, and told us that we're gonna be doing something one day. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool, man. I definitely didn't expect that. So, yeah, he wrote on the American Idol page that I killed the song. He said it was an honor for me to do his song. I just thought that was the coolest thing, man.
Wow.
I just thought, cool, yeah. Like that guy, he's one of my biggest inspirations, Cameron Marlowe. I love his music, everything he does, and he's a great guy. So, yeah, he's one of my big inspirations in music for sure.
Well, you did him proud. I have to agree with Cameron on that one, most certainly.
Thank you.
All right. Well, so I know you can't. I want to ask you, and Ellie's already informed me I can't ask you when you go back and all the stuff I want to know. So I get it. Yeah, that's lawyers. I get it.
Yeah.
What? Real quick, let's talk about just your family in general as much as you want to. What's been their take on all this?
Man, my family they're all just stoked. They're all so excited for me. They can't believe it just as much as I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to explain it to them once I got back from Texas, the way everything went. But honest to God, I couldn't remember a friggin' word the judges said. I was in shock. You know what I mean? I couldn't remember a word. So, man, for me, watching it also was a shock too, because it was kind of unbelievable to see the things they said to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My family, they feel the same way. They're just all kind of so excited for me because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's really cool for all of us, man.
So who knows when and where we might be seeing Mr. Thompson perform. Regardless, you'll be seeing him back here on Your News Today as we follow his, what I suspect will be a marvelous run on American Idol. Already has been. Well, let's see who's making a run at the 15th Region Tournament. I've got a seat up there. It's been waiting on me all week long. Haven't made it as of yet, but we've still got some time for that. Here's who's advanced thus far, and here's who's not going to have a chance to take home the crown and go to the Sweet 16. Beginning with the girls, I'd already told you, Martin County took out Pike County Central, and then Pikeville took out Floyd Central in the girls' quarterfinals, and then Belfry lost to Paintsville 22-50, and Lawrence County beat Shelby Valley 57-41. So that's Martin County versus Pikeville and Paintsville and Lawrence County in the semis tonight at the Expo. As for the boys, in the first round, you had Martin County 53 over Belfry 49, Pikeville 63 over Lawrence County 57, Pike Central 65 over Eastridge 62, Betsy Lane 10 over Paintsville 65-55. That means you've got Martin County and Pikeville in one round of the semis tomorrow, and Pike County Central and Betsy Lane in the second round of the boys' semis. The boys' championship will be Monday. The girls' championship will be tomorrow at 4:30. And with that, your Licking Valley RECC 7-day, which, yes, temperatures have for tomorrow slowly creeped up from the low 70s to the mid to the upper 70s right now, as a warm one is ahead, and a welcome one at that. I haven't had a warm front in a long time. Glad I'm getting to tonight. Yeah, downright warm is right. 79, pushing 80 degrees tomorrow. Hold on, let me get through tonight, I guess. I'm getting excited. Tonight, 40 degrees for your low. Mostly cloudy skies and a calm wind. Really decent into a really nice Friday. And again, going on to Saturday, it's going to be the warmest day we've seen thus far, pushing 80 degrees. It's going to be cloudy at the get-go, but it's going to be some gradual clearing skies, and then we'll hit about 79, 80. Along with some southwesterly winds anywhere from 5 to 25 miles per hour, so breezy but warm and slowly clearing, and some sunshine-filled skies, I do believe. Now, that's when we see things change. It couldn't last forever. Sunday's showers I don't think will add up to a whole lot. Temperatures will dip down to 70. More clouds and rain than not. Southwesterly winds, again, up to 25 miles per hour or so. A 60% chance of showers and storms Sunday. An even better chance on your Monday when we get about an 80% chance of showers and storms. And this is just kind of round one of getting back to an active weather pattern. We've been calm and clear and beautiful for days, and it's Kentucky. It can't last forever, and it's going to run out. It's definitely Sunday and into your Monday. And it's thereafter that we might see a reminder that, it's still winter in Kentucky. And then we'll see daytime highs take a bit of a hit, but maybe by this time next week, a little sign of winter. Not so bad, though, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The graphic's going to flip here and catch up with me in just a second. So we'll go from 72 on your Monday to 49 on your Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a 10% chance of some lingering rain until 7 in the a.m., and that's all. And then Wednesday, 55 and partly sunny, still a chance of rain. Thursday, 58, partly sunny, a 40% chance of rain. Friday, 59, partly sunny, a 20% chance of showers. And then maybe thereafter we might see a change that won't be quite so welcome. But, we've got a beautiful Saturday to talk about and think about and enjoy. And we'll talk about all the rain and other stuff when I see you back here next week. Plenty of time for that. Absolutely plenty of time. Again, good Friday to you. And as I always say, thank you so much for watching and being a part of the show. Have a great weekend. Have a safe one. See you back here next week.